Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video, and this is my guide to quickly tuning a car. This is for people who just want to throw a tune on your car really quick, slap it on there and go. You don't want to spend any time. The majority of the cars will run fine if you do it this way, but some will not. Some cars you need to tune specific parts in a specific order. I've got another more in-depth tuning video that shows you how to do all that. I'll put a link to that video in this video's description. But if you just want to do a really fast tune, most cars will turn out fine doing it this way, but some won't. But if you want to get an excellent tune every single time, watch my other video. Alright, so all we're going to do for this is we're going to start with the nitrous, then move to the final drive, then we're going to do our tire pressure, and all we're going to do is move this slider until it gets to the highest evo points possible. So we're going to watch this little plus number right here. Now every time you change parts, you're going to need to retune your car because changing parts will change where these sliders need to be. So on this one, I already know where it needs to be tuned, but we're just moving these sliders until you see the highest evo points. On this car, with the parts that I have currently installed, the slider all the way over gives me the most. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the transmission. We're just going to move this until we see the highest points up here. Alright, 1300, 1400. They're still going up. That's what we want to see. We want to see these things going up. Still going up. 1589. Now if I move one more notch, it starts going back down. Now you should check the entire range here because sometimes you will hit a spot where those numbers actually start going back up. On this car that's not the case, so I found out 3.66 with the current parts that I have installed gives me the most evo points. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the tires and do the same thing. So you want to check the tires going this way and you want to check the tires going this way. Each car is a little different. Alright, so 1608, 1607, those are going down. But wait, if I keep going this way, wait, they're going back up. So that's one of those parts where if I would have stopped, I wouldn't have got the best tune out of this. Alright, 1612, 1611, 1612, so it went down and then back up again. 1615, 1616, that went, look how much that went up to 1624. And then there was a huge drop. So we know right here is where we want to be. Like I said, you really want to check the whole range of this all the way down to 8 psi, but I already know it needs to be at 19 psi. Now if you want, after you tune it once, you can come back and do it again, and sometimes you can squeeze a few more evo points out of it. Let's check out our dyno time. We're at 8.625. Let's see if that improves if we can squeeze a few more out of it. At this point, I'm just going to use the plus and minus. So these are actually going up a little bit. 1627, 28, 29, 30. 1629. So right there. So that gave me a few more evo points. Let's go back to the transmission. So that was a huge drop. 1630, 1630, 1630. So I'm just using the plus button. Alright, dyno time, 614, 613. Alright, so right there at 3.67. Now let's try the tires. Can we squeeze a few more points out of it? Alright, there's the huge drop, so I don't think we can. Let's try one more on the other direction. And that went down. So right there, that's the sweet spot on this car with the current parts installed. And that gives me a dyno time of 8.613. Alright, so this car doesn't really beat dyno time. Some cars will. But if you tune it this way and the car runs like crap, watch my other video. Like I said, I'll put a link to that video in this video's description. But this is just the basics for someone who wants to slap a tune on really quick and go and doesn't want to spend any time tuning your cars. Unfortunately, not all cars will run great this way, but you will get a good to really nice tune using this method. But if you use the other method, you'll almost always get excellent tune. And remember, every time you change your parts, retune the car, alright? So if you guys like my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Alright, thanks.